The grizzly bear is the ultimate symbol of the power found in the northern wilderness. More than just a predator, it embodies strength, endurance, and incredible adaptability in harsh conditions. With its massive size, sharp reflexes, and remarkable spatial awareness, this bear doesn't just survive, it thrives. The grizzly acts with the precision of a skilled strategist. It moves through the dense forests and icy plains of North America with calculated grace. Draped in thick fur and built with powerful muscles, it can sprint at speeds exceeding 35 miles per hour, making it one of the most explosive predators relative to its size. While not strictly carnivorous, the grizzly is a savvy opportunist. It often includes deer, graceful and alert, in its varied diet, showcasing its versatility as a hunter. The bear doesn't hunt every day, but when the moment is right, its ancient instincts come alive. It doesn't charge recklessly. Instead, it moves quietly, relying on an extraordinary sense of smell that allows it to track scents from over a mile away. It patiently waits for a single mistake. When the opportunity arises, a swift and decisive strike can end the pursuit in an instant. However, the hunt doesn't always guarantee success. In the wild, dangers abound. Sometimes, the very sound of a takedown attracts unseen competitors, like a pack of wolves lurking in the shadows. Wolves, with their strength in numbers and impressive pack coordination, are adept at finding food and taking advantage of chaos. However, their rewards don't always come easily. Grizzlies also inhabit these contested areas, armed with a bite force of up to 975 pounds per square inch, enough to intimidate even the boldest predators. When a confrontation arises, the bear shows no signs of fear. Even when alone, it represents endurance and primal strength. As wolves circle and try to isolate the grizzly, the bear responds with calculated power and unwavering confidence. Every step it takes applies pressure in the standoff, which can drain both parties. Yet, it is often the bear's determination that ultimately shifts the odds in its favor. The grizzly doesn't need to chase or roar. Simply standing its ground is enough to make even the most coordinated hunters back down. This leaves behind a quiet space where only the sound of breathing can be heard. In the vast wilderness, each adult grizzly is more than just a predator. It is a guardian of its territory, a living embodiment of instinct and control. With home ranges that can span from 70 to over 600 square miles, male grizzlies often claim remote, resource-rich areas as their own. However, ownership isn't maintained solely through strength. The bear leaves signs throughout its territory, such as claw marks on tree trunks, tufts of fur caught on bark, and scent trails along its paths. A silent language that other animals instinctively recognize. During mating season, or when food is plentiful, territorial instincts become heightened. Confrontations often start with a ritual, an upright posture, a fixed stare, and a deep growl echoing through the trees. If neither side backs down, a clash becomes unavoidable. Research from Katmai and Yellowstone indicates that each year, 20 to 40 direct encounters occur between mature males, with nearly one-third leading to serious injuries. Scientists have also observed an increase in fresh claw marks during early summer, subtle indicators of rising tensions. What distinguishes the grizzly is not just its strength, but its determination to protect its home. For this apex omnivore, territory is more than just a place to find food. It is essential for survival. In the Arctic tundra, massive migrations of caribou occur each year. These North American reindeer travel in large herds across hundreds of miles of frozen land in search of fresh grazing areas and milder weather. However, such long journeys come with risks, especially with grizzlies nearby. The grizzly does not rush, spotting a lone caribou lagging behind. It begins to follow quietly and patiently, combining endurance with exceptional spatial awareness. The bear selects a path that weaves through the landscape, gradually closing the distance. This isn't a sprint, it's a test of stamina and strategy. As the caribou tires, the grizzly continues to move forward, step by step. Cold winds cut through the tundra, but the bear perseveres. When its target starts to falter, the moment of opportunity arrives. This is more than just a hunt. It showcases resilience and illustrates how the grizzly has survived for millennia by mastering both the terrain and the timing in one of the harshest regions on Earth. Across the open highland meadows, bull elk, weary from a long and exhausting rut, often roam alone in search of fresh grazing to regain their strength. However, this solitude makes them vulnerable, presenting a tempting opportunity for a lone hunter like the grizzly bear. With no dense forest or marsh to hide behind, the grizzly uses elevation and the wind to its advantage, trailing its target from a distance. Carried by the mountain breeze, the elk's scent leads the bear forward, step by step. When the elk pauses in a shallow dip between two ridges, the grizzly is already in position. Instead of striking immediately, the bear applies subtle pressure, guiding the elk downhill toward the river. The bear's goal is not speed but endurance, forcing the elk to expend energy with every passing minute. When fatigue sets in, the bear makes its move, although the elk is larger and powerful in its own right. In this test of persistence, victory goes to the one who never stops advancing. It's not about being faster, it's about never yielding. The grizzly is more than just a species. It symbolizes the balance between instinct and strategy, between raw power and refined skill. It doesn't just survive, it plays a crucial role in the ecosystem, reminding us of what true survival means. If you enjoyed this journey into the wild, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible wildlife content.